LaMelo Ball, one of the most popular players in high school basketball today. Over 800,000 followers on Instagram. Younger brother of Lonzo Ball. Today we'll be talking about LaMelo Ball and what I think the future holds for him. Also, please be reminded that this is just my opinion, and also, I don't hate LaMelo Ball. Just let me get that out of the way right now. I will probably repeat that in this video. I do not hate him, but some of the things you might hear might sound like I hate him, but just know that I don't. Okay, so let's get right into it. So, ever since LaMelo Ball dropped the 92-point game, he has been capturing headlines everywhere. Even before that, he was pretty popular, but the 92-point game has really shed a spotlight on him. But the thing about LaMelo Ball is that I think that he is overhyped. And like I just said earlier, I don't hate LaMelo Ball, but I hate that he is overhyped. I think he's a good player, don't get me wrong. But I think that there are many other high school basketball players his age that are just as good as him but don't get nearly any attention. So first off, the thing that I think is the reason for this hype is Lonzo Ball. Obviously, one of the best players in the nation right now. Future draft pick, top 3 probably. And also, obviously, the 92-point game. Now, the thing with his 92-point game, that's the first thing I want to cover in this video, is that if you watched the highlights, which are in the background right now, he cherry-picked for a lot of his points. And even if you didn't watch that, or even if you're still impressed with the highlights, I strongly encourage you to watch a full Chino Hills game and watch how many shots he takes. He takes a ridiculous amount of shots and is probably one of the most inefficient players that I've ever seen. He is very good, and he is a good shooter, but he takes some dumb shots that not even good shooters can make, and doesn't really play any defense, as you can probably tell from watching highlights if you've seen him. He kind of cherry picks, just kind of sits at half court, rarely gets back. Yeah, like I said, I strongly encourage you to watch a full game and then tell me your thoughts. But now looking on the brighter side of things, he is only 15 years old, and obviously 15-year-olds are not at their highest level. So he still has 2 more years of high school, and in those 2 years, I'm sure he will improve and become better. But right now, like based on how he plays right now, if he doesn't improve that much, I don't think he will have a bright future in the NBA or college for that matter. He has a unique style, and if you have a unique style, you need to be very, very good. And I think that people think that he's very, very good, but it's just because he scored 92 points. And the 92 points, honestly, I know I might get a lot of hate for this, but if I was taking the shots that he took, I could probably score 70 to 80 points too in his situation. He's not very athletic. He's 6'2", 6'3", and he can barely dunk. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is still athletic, but not to the level Lonzo is. He has good handles, and like I said, he's 6'2", 6'3", and he's only 15, so he has good size. He's a great passer, so I think that he is a good point guard, but he still needs to improve on his overall effort because he doesn't really play defense, and at the college level and NBA level even, you need to be able to play defense. Cherry picking does not work once you get higher up, and in the 92-point game, we saw that is mostly, or how most of his points came. Now, his dad, Lavar Ball, has made headlines recently from saying that Lonzo Ball is better than Steph Curry, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Could he be better than Steph Curry? I still don't think that is really going to happen. I don't think that that's true. I think that he'll be a good point guard in the NBA, but I do not think that he will be an MVP or even a superstar. I think that he could be a star player of an okay team, or he could be a good supporting player on a championship team. But I do not think that he will be nearly as good as Steph Curry is. And why I mention this is because his dad instills a ton of confidence in him, and I feel like his dad, even though, like, obviously you want your parents to have all the confidence in the world in you, I feel that his dad is kind of giving him false confidence, like he's better than everyone else when he really isn't. When there's other people around him that are probably better than him, but his dad makes him think that. And players, like I said before, they need to have confidence, but not arrogance. And I feel like sometimes LaMelo, or I feel like the problem with LaMelo in the future could be, is since he's playing this way right now and he's not really held to a high standard. And I blame this on the coaches and his parents, or at least his dad. And I'm not saying they're bad parents. I'm just saying that if you're not going to hold all your players to the high standard, like, they just let him sit at the other end of the court and cherry pick. If I ever did that, I can tell you that I get benched right away. I don't think that this lack of discipline is doing anything for him. And I think that if he disciplines himself, then he can be a good player. And I think that if he can make it to the college level, or he'll obviously make it to the college level, but if he can start playing defense and go both ways in the college level, then he will be a good NBA point guard. But as of right now, I think that he is overhyped. Again, I don't hate LaMelo Ball, but I do think that he is overhyped, and I think he's overrated. Like I said before, I think he can improve, but these are just my thoughts as of right now. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and tell me how you like my new format of game clips in the background instead of pictures. Also, like I said before, I encourage you to watch a full Chino Hills game so you can see exactly what I'm saying. Again, I don't hate LaMelo Ball, but that'll about wrap things up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video.